Talking about pronunciation. When we learn foreign language, we needed to practice spoken base learning foreign language. It's very important because the purpose to learn foreign language is to communicate with the local people, but we don't depend on spoken based learning foreign languages. Just we are depending on too much text, words, sentence, reading, and that is the problem. You know that by doing that, and then read it, we our cognition is connected with the characters, alphabet, words, sentence, and the stories. Reading is sometimes the obstacles to improve your speaking skill in good pronunciation. Let's think about the pronunciations. When we speak our language, our first language, we don't care about the pronunciation because when we speaking is natural, even though our the speaking ability is quite various to so many people speak differently. But as a first languages, using first languages, and then most of people, all of the people don't care about pronunciation. Why it happens? The pronunciation doesn't matter because and basically we believe other people can listen to us. When I speak in Korean, Korean people can listen, no problem with it. So it's the same. And then English speaking community, they use English, they can listen. The Vietnamese community, they speak Vietnamese, even though the different of from north and south, and most of people can understand. So naturally, the first language is no problems. How about and then when we learn foreign language? For example, I speak Vietnamese to Vietnamese people, and I sure they understand what I'm talking, and then I can listen to them, and then what they are talking. Is it possible? Without what they are talking, without understanding about what they are talking, can I respond, answer, or some respond about the communications? Impossible. So, and the pronunciation is very difficult. And also, when we listen to native speakers, and then we try to catch what they are talking. Yesterday, I talked about the pronunciation and listening ability. And then my goal is to 1 year more. And then my language partners who major Korean at the university, and then she could listen to sophomore, means the second year. The first year might be, and then she could, and then clearly she could listen to Korean and in 2 years. My plan is to listening in 3 years, just 1 year left, because I started learning Vietnamese 2023 in December. That means now almost 2 years and then 1 year left. I would like to communicate in Vietnamese with the local people when I travel or working some in business. Not sure. Making plan is also possible, and also the lots of work involved in community between two countries, Korea and Vietnam, because the communication or the people and the culture, economy, and all the ratio might be can increase the um, still going related with it. Not only the basic communication or and trading or in the future, maybe we try to do understand the as a same cultural history background of the culture and history in East Asia, much more expanded vision of most Korean people learn about Northeast of Asia with the China and Japan and Taiwan. But in the future, and then we are expanded the historic and cultural background, mm, including the languages as well, and East Asia. So, and then much more people connect each other. The economic also can connect to increase the relationships in this area. So, and then I am trying to communicate in Vietnamese. So, and then the point is after listening, and then at the same time, I needed to improve the pronunciation. The pronunciation is a very difficult task when I communicate with it. So without practice pronunciation, and then I cannot communicate with the local people. So practice, the moment is to improve the pronunciation. Only way, speak, speak, and speak, and speak. Whatever I speak in Vietnamese, and then the pronunciation is right or wrong, it doesn't matter. The opportunity is speaking is first. The more speak, and the better opportunity to speak in good pronunciation. So, and then, yeah, every time, and then when I have a chance to speak in Vietnamese, I speak in Vietnamese. Try to remember what I'm listening, and practice speaking in good pronunciation, even though the pronunciation is in Vietnamese is very difficult. And the point is the same. First, focus on spoken language. The second is without good pronunciation, without good communication. And then how to improve the pronunciation, speak and speak and speak. And then whenever you have a chance to speak, just speak. Don't care about how to speak in good pronunciation. Speaking experience will lead you have good pronunciation. Now I talk about the pronunciation, and let's see, and then here, I think there's some, the topic is about pronunciation using AI. In English, make content of how to improve pronunciation, especially based on spoken language, to get a good chance to speak and speak. It means the opportunity to improve pronunciation after proofreading with. Now I can add the contents that I thought about the pronunciation, and then AI can give me feedback from the content, how to improve pronunciation based on spoken language practice. Let's see. Um, yeah, well organized. Uh, Communicate with the AI is very good. Translate into Korean and Vietnamese about. Okay, I'll go back to the main content. We go. We can copy the contents from AI and then adding, then reviewing about it. How to improve pronunciation based on spoken language practice. Improving pronunciation starts with speaking out with the reading text when we learn foreign language. When you are spend too much on text, reading words and or long stories. This create a problem. Our cognition becomes connected mainly to reading and speaking. As a result, our pronunciation and speaking skill develop very slowly. Think about our first language. When we speak our native language, we never think about pronunciation. Korean understand Korean. English speakers understand English speakers. Vietnamese people understand Vietnamese speakers. Even the difference between the North and South. This is because first language communication is natural. But when we speak a foreign language, communication becomes uncertain. If I speak Vietnamese to Vietnamese people, I mean, will they understand me? Can I understand them when they speak a native speak? Can I respond naturally in conversation? Good pronunciation matters because it directly affects our listening ability and communication ability. I have experienced this with my own language learning journey. I have studied Vietnamese since December 2023. Now it has been almost 2 years, and I still have one more year in my personal goal to communicate with local Vietnamese people competently. My language partner is studying Korean at the university, and I have seen how her listening ability improved clearly from her first year to her second year and third year. This proves that her pronunciation and listening grow together. My long-term goal is not only basic communication, but also deeper understanding, culture, history, and connection between Korea, Vietnam, and East Asia. To communicate deeply with local people in Vietnam, pronunciation is essential. So how do we improve pronunciation? There is only one real method: speak, speak, and speak. Pronunciation improves by speaking as much as possible. Whether your pronunciation is perfect or not doesn't matter in the beginning. The most important thing is the opportunity to speak. Every time I have a chance to speak Vietnamese, I speak. I try to remember what I hear from native speaker and repeat it. Speaking experience is what gradually forms the correct pronunciation and helps to build confidence. So the process is simple. Focus on spoken language first. Listening and speaking should come before reading and long texts. Don't wait for perfect pronunciation. Perfect pronunciation comes after lots of speaking. Use every opportunity to speak. Practice with a native speaker, language partner, or even talking to yourself. Repeat what you hear. Muscle memory and ear training come from teaching. In the end, pronunciation only improves through your speaking experience. The more you speak, the better your pronunciation will naturally become. Okay. So